had some audio issues that required me to reset my microphone entirely. But now we should be good to go. So, let the stream begin. We are here to play some more Mass Effect 3. And on this fine day, we are going to see if we can't deal with the Krogans and all of the issues that come with them. Okay. I'm gonna assume that I've not talked to everybody because I think I did something before I left. We'll check out the ship real quick. Get reoriented. Yeah. And I think... Load. I'll load this real quick just to make sure that there's nothing going wrong. / awry. Yeah, this is the right one. Sorry about that. I gave myself some more. I gave myself a credit stimulus, you know, to bolster the economy and what. Being Commander Shepard ain't cheap. Alrighty then. Serpentine Armory. Not cost combine. Arsenal supplies. We got some money. Up in the breeze are all purchased. All the armors. All the armors that we could ever want. Now we can modify our guns. And now we can modify the guns. Increase spare shot. Increase damage. Yeah, I don't need more damage. Spare shot capacity by 60%. That could be very nice. Ooh. Aww. Yeah, I arguably don't need that. I'd rather have a lightweight sniper. But 10% weight's like nothing. And increased ammo. Weapon stability. Ain't that a beautiful thing? RPM. Rounds per magazines. But is there a weight mod? There is! At a lowly 10%, it's arguably not even worth it. Accuracy by 20%. Take the round. Ah, yes. Rounds per magazine. Increase. Every round has a 25% chance of not using up the thermal clip. The weapon recoil system. I like how some of them use up the same slot on the weapon though. It's kind of nice. An armor breaker. It's already got a lot of rounds.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them collectors.
They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones he encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes, I suppose it was.
I am feeling better, Commander. I stand ready to fight.
Good to know.
Commander, thank you.
Commander.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Commander.
Need anything, Commander?
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Uzmek was that? She has got some curves.
Ah, Edie. Yes, that's right. I did just do that mission. Good old Paladin. Don't think there's anything on there. Oh, wait. I can check and see if Moreland's famous. No. Ensign Copeland's extranet history. Just hijack me this time. The CIC we go. Off to save the world, another go.
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room on VidCom.
Is he now? Various Vicarian Garrus, XO facility specialist. Getting really old. Maybe we can finally get some decent Levo extra food around here. Don't worry, I'll make sure they use separate spatulas. Details on the crew manifest. Garrus. Barman, Ila Lejun. Cold beer and a friendly chat. Chef. Gecko Amada. Food and a clean ship. Bonuses. Fish fed. Originally from Kyushu, Gecko Hamada studied for many years under some of the most talented chefs on Nocturus, Beckenstein, and a stint on Paladin, so she knows how to prepare dextro-friendly fare. Her diminutive frame belies a determination and obsessive focus on cleanliness and order, and she understands the importance of a good diet for spacefaring crews. Even with rationing and Alliance resources stretched, her sushi is excellent, her nabe pot is delicious, and her ramen is pretty good as well. Although it is really hard to spoil ramen. Barman. Admiral on the VidCom. Yeah, I got the fish VI,
Seems
so...
like a good guy. He'll get his people moving in the right direction.
He's a good guy with his homeworld on fire. All he committed to is this war summit. A war summit we have to host, since the Solarians want you to put a coconut on one of their ships.
Hackett?
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
They're Solarians.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well then, you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
How we doing? How we doing?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Artura's station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
How long can we keep that up?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Any updates on Cerberus?
They're still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Hack it out. Because I'm Commander Shepard, and I'm the only one who commands an audience with Admiral Hackett whenever I feel like it. Alright, back through the slow scanner.
Commander.
Alrighty then, we've got several things that we could do. Let's get some food. Okay, we've got fuel. Several things to do. Meet with diplomats, rescue students, find artifacts. Yeah, I probably should find those artifacts real quick.
Commander, battles were fought here. We might be able to learn something.
weapon upgrade kit. Hog service station. Yeah, I don't need that fuel. But I appreciate what you're trying to do. Garshan. The Pillars of Strength. Fular.
Signal confirmed.
Take it or leave it. Black market artifacts. And brown.
Evasion successful.
I just like to do that. If I'm going to piss him off, I might as well piss him off as I get stuff.
I found something.
Let's get one. See how far that gets me. What's this? Caver station. Little time in destroying it during their conquest of Kabul. I don't know percentages well enough to figure out how much is left in this place, but I might as well get it.
Signal confirmed.
Oh boy. I won't be able to do that again. Which is good, because I won't need to. Head deck. Credits, huh? Don't really need credits, but... Fuck you, Reapers! That last pulse is just so I can say, fuck you! Guess what? Oh, there's no fuel in this relay. Or in this system.
Reapers eluded.
Bye, bitch. Alright, then we've got artifacts. This is an in-7 mission at Sigurd's Cradle, at the Cerberus Lab. Actually, we'll do that after we take down Grissom Academy. Sorry, not take down, take care of. We can't leave David there. Not after all he's been through. Grissom Academy. John Grissom Academy. Kasumikoto. Nice to know that you're still available. Kasumi. Kasumikoto. We'll take Kasumi. Sorry, Kasumi for old time's sake. And I do fully intend to rotate off my old crew members throughout the game so that it's kind of a, relaxed kind of thing. Commander Shepard in full battle rattle. You need some extra arms. The Molly backpack, which gives you shields, ammo, encumbrance, speed penalty, and grenades. Well, of course you get a locust, for good old time's sake. I didn't mean to do that. I guess Garrus is using a shitty that gun still. Oh well. AP ammo. What did I do with my disruptor ammo? Epic squad. Did I pick squad for this? I did. I want this to more or less mirror this, so whatever I did with that. Headshot damage, and then one or the other. Charge energy by 60%. Health and armor damage by 10%. Collect more points to evolve this rank. That's the Garrus I know.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSB Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I? Come and get me!
Give him L, Joker.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Okay, so that's how that works. Right bumper is disruptor, left bumper is that. Tactical cloak. We're off already, you piece of shit.
Understood.
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Probably need to adjust the difficulty. With me having all the gear and all the money, normal's not really hard enough. We'll set it to hardcore for now. Maybe put it to insanity if we feel the need. Not obviously in
Sanders,
this
we're clear.
achievement.
It's me.
I've got the achievement before, so I don't care about it.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
Sure is.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring him back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems. I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Attention all students. Cerberus troops have taken control of this station. We have no desire to hurt you. Surrender.
I'll take that.
Don't be harmed. Resist. Nobody's going to hurt you. The file says control line.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders in security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
that means I'm the Matic 9. So Matic 8, Matic 9, Matic 10.
Stay back. I'll...
Crap, she's hurt. She needs help now.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
Shepard, you're under a corner. Students, if you can hear me, this is Kaylee Sanders. I am still alive and help is coming.
Eat this!
Jack!
Shepard? Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
There's still civilians. We need to keep the heat on.
Get ready. More on the way. Shepard, keep them off us.
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the king of the Boy Scouts would show up. All right, amp check. Frankly, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. It still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah. I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser is coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Give me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keep Cerberus from boxing you in.
Give me that AP ammo upgrade. More melee damage, more health, more shields and barriers. Probably gonna be the first thing I focus on. Garrus. Sorry, Vicarian. Vicarian.
You really think we're getting out of here?
Of course we are.
Sorry.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
Our teacher worked with Commander Shepard? That's pretty badass.
I can't believe you and our teacher work together. With both of you here. Maybe we've got a chance.
How's your aunt?
Hot. I think I pulled a muscle.
Prangly.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
You hear Cerberus saying people's names?
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Everyone be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
Gives them some cover, too.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole. Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
Shut the fuck up.
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best.
Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
Good girl. We don't fucking give in to Cerberus. We kill all the bastards, and if some happen to survive, then we kill them too. Makes sense? Good. Now you're
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
side door.
Kaylee, we're in the atrium.
I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Nice one, Cranley! Thank God, Paul Rodriguez. Keep your damn barriers up! Rodriguez, I told you to watch your barriers. Frank, slap his head shell off. I'm okay. Like Elmsworth, stay down! You die on me, I will kick your ass! You are dead, hear me?
Fuck! I shouldn't have turned the difficulty up. Normal is still hard enough for me.
Nice one, Cranley! Thank God, Paul Rodriguez. Keep your damn barriers up! Damn it! Come after my kid? You are dead, hear me?
Everyone okay up there?
Rodriguez took one in the arm because we didn't watch for barriers.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology. On fire!
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know him?
Yes. He rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. He made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
He looks better.
I remember you. Normandy crew. Sorry.
It was never your fault.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life. The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
Upgrade mod. I'll take it. Pretty sure there's supposed to be a Matic in here, but I already got a Matic, so I've got mine fully upgraded. For reference.
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
There's counter just fine. You guys are a lot meaner than I am.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am!
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
They're definitely ready. But the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
What, does she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir? I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report...
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well...
2.
I've already lost a lot of
1.
friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Kelly Sanders. 103rd Marine Division. And help control the flow of the battlefield. Oh, there's more. Oh, wait, there's more. Ah, Jack. Excuse me.
When we were there on leave, you'd never know there was a war on.
They'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
Commander, you may want to check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory. I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
Major Lenko, feeling much better. Somewhere in the Rosetta Nebula. Probably plundering Ezo from a recently downed vessel, if you care to investigate. Rosetta Nebula. Hades Gamma. Rosetta Nebula.
I found something.
What you got for me? Fight deal. Joab. Assignment, Aria's forces. Joab Frontiers. Terminus Irregulars. The dealership. Do need artifacts. For each one that you complete, I will offer you an item of choice from my inventory. As an act of good faith and a mutually beneficial arrangement, please peruse my collection and select an item. The first one is free. The Chakram Launcher, the Disciple, the Geth Pulse Rifle, the Javelin, the Spitfire, the Arc Pistol, Stratos Helmet. I'll take the Stratos Helmet. Krogan Incubation Technology. Sure. This seems like a fun little place. Alpha Draconis. Salvage. Thresher Maul Nest. Not a lot going. Oh. Well, that makes sense. I've got 100% of the assets. Just wasting fuel. Would they have been highlighted for me by any chance? They do not appear to be highlighted for me. Channel. Uh-huh. Check. Kasamigoto. We've used Kasamigoto. Citadel entry authorization. The Pangea expands. Pangea expands. I know where that's at. He's under attack.
Signal confirmed.
In case you'd forgotten what the message from the beacon was like in the first game. SR2 science officer on behalf of Inspector Shepard. We entered the SG base, finding no survivors and the research team. Solarian bodies have been left to decompose with clear signs of torture on several victims. Saw evidence of Cerberus' responsibility, gain of fire patterns correlating chromatic rifles to human blood. Cerberus has removed the old Prothean systems containing individual VI and hacked the main research database. Data recovered from audio surveillance suggests they interrogated the staff about the catalyst before killing them. We ignored them responded to the cipher. Inside was an intact beacon along with a functioning stasis chamber containing strange, semi-organic looking implants. We believe the beacon broadcast the original warning signal from Hylos. Commander touched it and suffered a paralyzing vision. He was immediately evacuated to Normandy medbay and has now recovered. Commander believes the vision showed the implants being used. In addition, a map showing other locations possible Prothean sites. The Normandy team will continue to investigate these vaults to see whether they can give us clues to the catalyst.
I found something.
Vanudi. Avatar Vengeance. Go ahead and take me to Super. This is gonna be a long Mass Effect 3 playthrough, more than likely. Getting very powerful cybernetic implants.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, they're gone.
Battery's nice and quiet.
Garrett.
I'll be fine, Leora. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Kasumi Goto und Professor S. Olausen. Locked in a service facility. Not anymore. Cannot believe how many credits Cerberus leaves just lying around in the open. Yeah, I would. Cerberus.
Greetings, Commander.
Loose with their security protocols sometimes. Cybernetic implant tech. Weapon heat dispersion plus 100%. Clip capacity doubled. Health minus 20%, minus 30% without avatar. Avatar implant optimization. And replenish the expanded energy. Time is 80% longer. Time is almost double. Withstand enemy attacks with relative ease. While shield strength is massively increased, the recovery time is extended. The Avatar of Resilience. Let's play it. We'll see what it does for me. Cybernetics, protein implants. Implants optimized. Resilience. Resilience. You guys are having a good time in here, I see. Who are you? Oh, it's the barman. I should probably cancel that music, now that I think about it. Oh no, I can't cancel it. I'm gonna get copyright claims. Make it stop. The Stratos helmet looks very familiar to Joker. Show me a private terminal. Power has a price few can bear. I hope you are worthy. Weak. Weak.
I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't. Get out of there. You can make it. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking to him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
What is this?
You don't have to say anything.
Do you want to confiscate James' copy of Fornex? Just gonna have to take that, sorry. Can't be having any of that on this ship, you know? Look, if Shepard can't get any poontang, then neither can you, James. Especially from a magazine. Cigarette's cradle, Cerberus lap.
Signal confirmed.
Thank you. Thank you. Line. Credits recovered. Credits recovered. Sanctum. Dang, Jack. Good girl. Look at Donna. You're not using a matic. The Aegis anti-static rifle. He's more likely to use a saber, honestly. He probably would use a mantis actually. But there's better ones available now. The Krasai sniper rifle. I'll give him a face stun eventually too. I like to give everybody themed guns. I know that's goofy, but it kind of makes it unique and more fun. Subject 0. I've got 1,800 shields. Oh my god.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Caution, restricted areas.
Commander, I'm tracking some tech with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab. Updating your nav point.
On my way. Will only lead to metagelid.
Damn it.
Cerberus.
It's one more thing that Cerberus will answer for.
I think I'll change the difficulty back up. Now that I've got the super shields. I don't know. I kind of want more of a challenge.
Must be Reaper tech. My brain hurts just looking at it.
Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad. Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Secure the target.
Tech, my brain hurts just looking at it.
Cortez, second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Head got hot. Have to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez picks us up.
Nothing like being stranded.
Never said it would be easy. Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
Just getting warmed up.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets. Time for some rescue.
Lieutenant!
There goes the easy route.
Just reload and keep fighting. Cortez, do you copy?
I don't think he made it.
He'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Rupert Gardner.
Side to shake him. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Heading for extraction point now.
Fuck! I got pinned. And once you get pinned, you're fucked.
Commander had to go dark side to shake him. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Heading for extraction point now.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Rupert left us.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility.
I liked Rupert.
Good work, Commander.
And then he would steal the Prothean sphere. Ugh. So disappointing. Look, let's be honest, we're not winning any heavy victories until we fucking deal with the Krogans. After that, maybe.
It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding.
The birds don't quit when things get ugly. Unread messages at your private.
Alliance Command, Phoenix Project. Miss Alice. Rickard Gaskin, Commander of Task Force Hercules. You can authorize their release. Oh, you're from the fight. On Invictus. Well, shit. Guess we gotta go deal with that, like, quick, like, before I forget. Project Phoenix. Criminals versus veterans. Prothean site. Prothean site. Terminus criminals. Phoenix Project. Prothean site. Prothean site. Turian veterans. Wasteland.
I found something.
Invictus. Uh-oh. Bruised and battered. May not be. I've been as fortunate. Okay. Well, as far as I know, we've dealt with everything. Galax. Ally. Fortis.
Signal confirmed.
Pietas. Protein site, protein site. Phoenix project. Protein. Amada. The Omega Nebula. Ain't gonna. Protein site.
I found something.
The Avatar of Rage. The universe is quiet now. Hades Nexus. Phoenix Project.
Signal confirmed.
Phoenix Project. Diana's. Shield. Bye. Ain't nothing here. Pam yet.
I found something.
Pick up there.
Signal confirmed. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Take me to the Citadel where I'm safe again. Alright. My mouth. Those inmates are either dead or husks by now. If you find anyone else on the terminus willing to support me, send them to me. Sorry, but I'd rather deal with Sidonis. And I don't know that Sidonis would have been okay. So, that sucks, but... oh well. Criminals will never rank above friends and family of, you know. She showed both their horrific twisted experiments on improving hematogotics and evidence of Cerberus using Reaper indoctrination techniques. Her report went viral and ratings for her battle space show have soared. Turian veterans. of weapons and armor that, while stated, have been kept in pristine condition. This is truth. This is truth. I do have a new avatar. Take me to the crew deck. I'll check it out real quick. I will. Might be time to have a surgery done. It's gonna cost me money to do. Their quickness, along with their increased hand-to-hand compatibilities, make them a nearly impossible opponent. Minus 25%. Speed plus 15, shield regen plus 30, melee damage plus 250, health plus 15. So Rage is all about a melee build, and if you were going to be a stealth melee guy, that could be a complete change. Resilience. So I guess the implants are just a generic thing, but the avatar changes things greatly. So having implants at all gives me a health debuff that can vary depending on whether I'm an avatar or not. But being an avatar can completely change my gameplay. That's nice to know. That actually completely changes the way that the game feels in most senses, which is good. It's what you want. It's very neat. Oh, my captain's cabin. I can check out my Prothean sphere that I have recently recovered. Hey, look at that. 4x. Yeah. Unmasked beauties. Quargasm. Oh my god. How did it know? How did it know? To the Citadel! Yes, yes, chop chop. We must speak to people. Yes, yes. Alliance docs, clearly. Come on. We don't need to go to 42. Or Dr. Bryson's lab. We'll deal with that later. I'll do
You're
Bryson
cleared to dock, Normandy.
after I
Do you
deal
need
with the
ground
Cronies.
transport?
Hospital.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
I need to get to the hospital. I'm gravely wounded and my innards have fallen out. Battles with the Reapers, you see. Dangerous they are.
Yes, I
Dr.
know your
Raven.
stock of modified.
I found this metagel formula and figured you could make good use of it.
Sorry, scientist, Caden, Dr. Michelle, thing.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
Welcome to Sata. And our Andrel forces.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone. But I found this while I was there.
Yes, these are tailored to human physiology.
Caden?
Hey, Shepard. Good news. I'm getting out soon.
Good to hear.
Maybe you already saw the vid, but I accepted Udina's offer.
Inspector Caden Alenko. That's a big deal.
Only the second human Spectre. It's humbling. Udina thinks they may have a pretty big ceremony, even with the war. And he says a celebration will give folks something hopeful to latch onto.
You ready to take on that responsibility?
You set the bar pretty high, but I'll do my best. It's strange. On Mars, I should have died. The promotion from Anderson, Spectre status. These are terrible days. But I've been lucky.
You're perfect for the job.
That means a lot. I'm happy. I want to serve.
I thought you might want to join the Normandy.
Yeah. I have thought about that. I just need to get out of here first, though. Take care of some things. I've been trying to locate my old Spec Ops squads. My students from Biotics Division.
Any luck?
No, probably went underground, but they'll turn up. If they were easy to find, they wouldn't be doing their jobs.
Well, let me know when you're out. Take care, Spectre Alenko.
Stay safe, Commander.
Alright then. Miranda at D24. Don't need anything from there. Don't need anything from there. Don't really need anything from there. So D24, Presidium Commons. Yes, the holding. D24, the Commons, and well, let's go to the D24 real quick, just so I can deal with
Welcome,
Miranda.
Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Because there's several areas on the station that I can leave to the Normandy now, so there's that.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Miranda! Subtle as ever.
Commander Shepard.
Full bodysuit.
It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you.
I tried.
The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Alright.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Commons. And the holding area.
One
Let's go to the holding area and see if we can't convince Kelly Chambers that she needs to get the fuck off the Citadel before she
now
dies.
Arriving at docking bay E24, emergency civilian housing.
Garrus, Kelly, Preacher. I know where the Preacher's at.
Can I ask,
I recovered your pillars of strength from the kite's nest.
Welcome to Batarian
They're waiting
State
for
Homes.
yours. In Bay D24.
Waiting in Bay D24.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I need to apologize to you.
About what?
Back when I was your yeoman, I betrayed you. I didn't mean to, but I did.
What are you talking about, Kelly?
I would send reports to the Elusive Man about the emotional state of the crew, including everything I knew about you. I thought we were all on the same team, that I was helping you, protecting you. But looking back...
Don't worry about it. You were there for me.
Thank you. That means so much to me, Commander. So many here had to leave loved ones on their homeworlds. I try to comfort them, but I know what the Reapers are capable of.
Damn it, Kelly.
So many here had
I'm
to
trying to
leave loved
talk
ones on
you
their
out of
homeworlds.
fucking being here. You're making it really hard on me. Fine. Die, bitch. Die. I'm kidding. I'll come back and try to save you again if I visit the Citadel again. But I'm not counting on it. I think I done already fucked that one. I think I was supposed to tell you to get off in the beginning instead of help the refugees.
Welcome,
And
Commander
I fucking
Shepard.
forgot
Please
because
select a
that sounds like the right thing
destination.
to
One
do.
moment, please.
Mistakes that we make. Mistakes that
Now
we make.
arriving at Presidium Commons.
Barlavan, Liara, Oraka, Kamek.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavan, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Liara, Oraka, and Kamek.
I guess it doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to tell him about it.
Oraka won't be happy just yet.
One of the universities is supposed to send in more residents to help with all the new refugees.
You're back, huh? Any luck out there?
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making CSEC very happy.
You'll see I'm making CSEC very happy.
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to CSEC. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
Hello, Shepard.
Alright, I think we're good to go. Back off the Citadel. We've got another mission to do. I already talked to you, Oraka. Fuck off. Not only did I already talk to you, but you're not even talkable anymore. Citadel Rapid Transport. Return to the Normandy. Joker. How's things?
Commander.
Edie, how you doing?
Yes, Shepard?
Anything to say?
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more,
Noted.
Blast shields down. Lower the blast shields! Alright. So we can go do... Oh wow. It's such a long game when you've got the expanded galaxy mod. Everything takes so much longer. Blue on mercenaries. Hanar and drill forces. Just Hanar civilians and fleet captains. Journal. Provide the location of Shadowbroker force trapped in the Dranik system inside the Krogan DMZ. Dranek inside the Krogan ZMZ. Inside the Krogan DMZ. It's demilitarized zone for those of you who are not in the know. The Krogan DMZ. Dranek.
I found something.
Rothra. Shadowbroker Wet Squad. I'll take that. Arlark. Arlark. Take me to Nith. Home of hopefully more salvage. Good lord, you've got a bright ass.
Signal confirmed. Reapers eluded.
Alright, the Shadowbroker Wet Squad has been dealt with. Anything new on the map? No. Meet with the diplomats. Let's do it. Rex! Ah! Boop. Let's do it.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room.
Oh.
And hope this doesn't start another war.
Right? Everybody's so war happy right now.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name. Erdnot Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Solarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Whoa.
Dalatras, you may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing: wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people miscalculated.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The genophage has gone on long enough.
1,476 years, if you're keeping track.
It was 1,000 years of peace, free from these brutes.
Enough! Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
My information says otherwise. A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatress here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatrass, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this will be felt for centuries to come.
Let's go get
I
them.
ain't no renegade.
You're not setting foot on Surkash. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Alright, Jack's not allowed, that's fine. We're gonna take Garrus, for good old sake, and Leora because she's familiar with the Krogans and all that's going on with them right now. Hush up your mouth. Be quiet, you. Be quiet, you. Confirm squad. Squaddies mount up. Alrighty then, we're gonna use my standard Alliance armor because I like it. Put them upgrades on as we go. Yes. I like that I don't have to change their guns every time, it's very nice. Although I now realise that this is probably not appropriate for her. We'll keep the Locust because it's kind of a stealthy assassin type thing, but she needs a different pistol, and I don't care if it's an acolyte. She's a biotic. Give her biotic power boosters. Yeah. There we go. Health and shield bonuses. Well, if it's not Pantry, what's even the point? Alrighty then. AP ammo. Singularity. Detonate. Warp ammo? A warp. Give us some more biotic powers.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Let diplomacy play out, Rex. You'll get what you want.
These females are the best, and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them back, Rex. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Liara. I wouldn't want anyone else along for the ride. I suppose I can make room for you too, Garrus.
Figured you'd gone soft sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dolatress authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex!
We have an unauthorized landing.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage? And who authorized you?
Halt! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to Rex.
Something worth dying for.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
I can handle this, Rex.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge. Careful! Watch the containment shield!
I'd hope to never see one of those again.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
Sensitive information?
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
That'll give me time to talk to several people who may or may not be in this game now because I saved them.
This is where all you Solarians come from, huh? No wonder you're so soft. Too busy writing poetry about waterfalls. Shepard, I don't like this. I should be the one going in.
How about you stay here and we only fight one war at a time?
That was just good old-fashioned Krogan hot air. If it had been real, they'd be dead.
Back on the Normandy, you said Reapers were sighted on Tuchanka.
Clans Jorgal and Ravenor sighted a few landing parties. The Reapers are up to something. Tuchanka may be a pile of radioactive rubble, but it's our pile. And we'll fight to the last Krogan to keep it that way.
That's what I always liked about you, Rex.
My smoldering good looks?
There is that.
But you've never given up, and that determination's about to pay off.
Yeah. I would have thought back on Vermeer we'd be standing here doing this together.
Who tipped you off about the females here?
Sorry, Shepard, but they're listening to every word we say. I prefer my Solarian liver served raw. Besides, you'd think this is the kind of thing the Shadow Broker would have known about. Too bad I don't know him. Or her.
I'm sure the broker was very busy.
What do you know about these females?
They weren't fertile, so we used them as decoys to draw off enemies from the ones who were. But Malin's experiments changed that. These damn pyjacks stole them right out from under us.
That's a pretty brutal way to treat your women, Rex.
The females suggested it. We've had to make a lot of tough choices to ensure we don't all die off.
What a horrible way to live.
It's just one more thing that'll get better when the genophage is cured.
Are the Krogan ready to fight the Reapers?
Ever since Sovereign showed up, I figured this day would come. My people have spent too much time selling ourselves out as mercenaries. Now we can get back to doing what Krogan do best, saving everyone else from giant monsters.
Never going to let us forget about the Rachni Wars, are you?
The last time I was at the Citadel, I didn't see a Turian statue in your honor.
Just wait till this war is over.
It's been good talking to you again, Rex.
It'll be even better when we have a few Solarians for lunch.
A cyber analyst over in Intel told me the Turians can't hold out much longer. He's hearing the Reapers have them against the wall.
Major
Commander Shepard, it's Major Kirahi. I'd heard you were coming.
Good to see you again. Sounds like you've been promoted.
Yes, due in no small part to our mission on Vermeer. Hold the line. You saved my men that day.
Good to see a friendly face, Major.
Garrus Vicarian. Always a pleasure. And same to you, Dr. Tassoni.
Major.
It seems the Reapers have a way of bringing us together.
How did you get posted to this base, Major?
I led the team on Tachanka that found the females. Nasty business. Malin may have meant well, but his operation was crude. Test subjects were unaccounted for. The females easily escaped his lab.
What do you think about bringing the female Krogan here?
Our scientists say it's important to preserve the females. Evolutionary paradigms. I say when people know you're hiding something valuable, they'll want to steal it. Either way, I have my orders. They'll be your problem soon enough.
I guess we're both still feeling the effects of Vermeer.
Yes, ironic. You destroyed the genophage cure, yet now it's the key to an alliance. Your standoff with Erdnot Rex is legend within STG.
I'm sure you saw Rex's entrance.
Our colony's 3 systems away saw it.
Yes, and he's rather angry about the security arrangements.
Apologies, but better that than a Krogan with a shotgun wandering the base. Think of all the casualties. Our medbay couldn't handle it.
Are the Solarians prepared for war with the Reapers?
I've heard what they're doing to your Earth. I'm not sure any species can prepare for that. Though rumors suggest you're building a superweapon of some kind.
This business with the females is part of it. I need the Turian support, and they need the Krogans.
Which is why I never became a diplomat. Too much hand-holding. Leave it to the Dalatresses.
Security seems high. Are you expecting trouble?
Our motto in STG is to always expect trouble. Failing that, create trouble for someone else. Our enemies have the same idea.
Nice seeing you again, Major.
Likewise. And Commander, regardless of what the politicians decide, you can count on my support retaking Earth.
You'd do that?
Consider it my way of returning a favor. It would be an honor to fight alongside you again. Good day.
Another incursion? You have clearance now to see the females, Commander. I hope we can resolve this matter without reenacting the Krogan rebellions.
What do you think about handing over the Krogan?
I differ from most of my colleagues. Curing the genophage will bring closure to this issue. In the future, the Krogan may yet play some role we can't even imagine. We should let the evolutionary process decide who lives and dies, not galactic politics.
Thanks for your time.
Of course. Proceed into the elevator when you're ready.
Solarians. Military doctrine.
Agree with them or not, our orders are clear.
This is a restricted area. Please stay back.
Who gave the order?
Our superiors.
And last but not least, the most important part of all.
Please don't touch that. As I said, Commander, don't touch that. Again, I would ask you to refrain from touching that. Perhaps don't touch that means something different in your language. I would rather not refer this matter to the human embassy. Touch it all you want. You'll never find out what it does. Are humans really so deprived of stimulus that they must insist on touching everything? I'm afraid if you keep touching that, you risk a diplomatic incident. Further manipulation of that object is grounds for further admonishment. Really? You must stop touching that. Once more, the Solarian Union formally requests that you not touch that. Fine. If you are so enamored of that object, then I suggest you get your own feces analyzer. We've already been down that road. No more.
That shouldn't be so entertaining, but it is. We've already been down that road. No more. Y'all.
Send confirmation to the Dalatras that the exchange is proceeding.
I was starting to forget what peace sounds like. You'd never know that a war for the whole galaxy is happening right now.
The Solarians can't stay out of it forever. Though seeing this, I can't really blame them for trying.
Now take this elevator down, and someone will...
Alert. Threat condition 2 has been declared. Scramble readiness teams.
What's happening?
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
Base personnel must remain on site until further notice.
All specimens are accounted for, sir.
Shepard, excellent timing. Good to have you here.
Morton.
Eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
You're back with STG.
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free females.
You must be Rex's inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off-world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
But what about Malin's research? I thought we saved it.
Indeed, data saved, but not complete. Lacks crucial details to reconstruct cure, but still useful for synthesizing from living tissue. Couldn't save them.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Morton.
Arrived too late. Cannot delay now. One survivor, immune to genophage, can synthesize cure from her tissue.
She's still here?
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic. Please be careful. Krogan's slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill me?
Goddess, what she's been through.
Erdnot, Rex, and I are here to take you home.
Why? What am I to you?
Have the Solarians been mistreating you?
Those are my sisters you saw back there. They died in a lot of pain.
Did the best we could.
And now I know I'm the only one left. That makes me dangerous to a lot of people. What about you, Commander Shepard? Why are you here?
You're the future of the Krogan race. I'm fighting for that.
Then I hope you brought an army.
Give me an update. Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off. Secure all data to off-site location.
What's happening?
We have multiple ships inbound.
Shepard, it's Rex. Cerberus troops are attacking the base. Get the females out of there now!
Only one survived, Rex. It might be safer down here.
What? So the Solarians can kill her like the others? No deal. If you still want this alliance, get her out of there.
Release the female. We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens.
Neural shock.
Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan. Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures.
Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes genophage cure.
You'll see Tuchanka again. I promise.
Get to elevator, Shepard.
Log, Morton Solus 178.3. Malin's cure, disrupting autoimmune response. Krogan females dying. Malin's data details procedures. Spotted his error. Brute force application to alter hormone levels. Shows how far he falls. Validate data. And develop counteragent. Save at least one female.
Oh crap. Get back!
Are you alright?
Is there another way out of here?
On the side of the lab. An emergency exit.
Log, Morton Solus 162.
Shepard, Cerberus forces trying to locate female. Quarantine checkpoint under attack. Hurry!
Females were obviously dying on American experiments. Malin's fault. My responsibility to fix. Need to save them. No more. No more dead. Shepard, we're running out of time. We need to get out of here.
Yes.
Readiest teams respond.
Shepard, it's Rex. I took the shuttle. Do whatever it takes to get the female up to the landing pad. I'll try to make life miserable for Cerberus.
Taking enemy fire from position Caltech 4. Direct reinforcements to that location and confirmed.
Squad, increasing in the goal. Securing eliminating Krogan. Engaging base security.
Clear. I'm sure there will be more. More incoming!
Don't let him take cover in the lab!
The female isn't going to last long against this sort of firepower.
Shepard, Cerberus in vicinity. Hurry!
We're on our way.
Species 732, Beyond, has been authorized for covert uplift. They are ideal candidates for expanding Solarian influence with full deniability. The risk is minimal. Obviously, they've never had to fight a Yogg face to face.
Careful. There goes the next shadow broker.
Could have sworn he was muttering to Sony the whole time.
Not funny.
Shepard, Cerberus troops at checkpoint. Attempting to kill Krogan. Need assistance.
I hit a checkpoint! They're under fire!
Let's get in there!
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
I'm fine, Commander.
Females kept secret. Possibly a mole in STG could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan aligns with Turians, Reapers left unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
Shepard, meet us at next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target. Hurry, next checkpoint.
Shitty shots.
Up to the next level. All squads converge.
Shepard, that last checkpoint was blown apart. Could be a way out.
That's right.
Where's Minorva team? They are
Shepard, get cracking. I'll try to draw some of their fire.
Shepard, last attack compromised security systems. Attempting to compensate.
Hang on. We're trying to get to you, boy.
That did it. Cerberus isn't fooling around.
They're capable of anything.
Major Kiri.
Commander, stay back. Hostiles just down the hall.
Is there an easier way around?
You could say that.
How do I not have one of those?
Go, Commander. I'll cover you.
Alright, squad. Your orders on a hold position and block access to the next checkpoint.
Looks like Cerberus got some upgrades.
I'll cover you, Commander. Make your attack.
Taking them head on may not be the best idea.
Maybe try to flank them instead. We have to take out those turrets!
I think we got them all.
To the next checkpoint. I'm sure Cerberus isn't done.
That's because I'm motherfucking Commander Shepard. Thank you, Major Kiri. Your assistance was invaluable.
Morton was right. Cerberus must have been tipped off. They got here too fast.
Every war has its traitors.
Looks like they mean business! Find cover! We've got stairs over there, Shepard. Take the high ground.
Armax Arsenal Greaves.
I'm headed up top.
Alright, squad. Trust the female at checkpoint 2. Take her out.
Elevator malfunctioning, Shepard. Need assistance.
The sentry interface.
Servers outside pod, Shepard. Need assistance.
Take him out! Get him away from the female!
Enemy still present. Pod under fire. Shepard, suspect Cerberus has cut power. Can't progress until you reroute emergency systems.
SCP-408, the Baron, could provide a novel form of biological warfare with enhanced size and intelligence that could harass hostile civilian populations at minimal cost.
Find power terminal. Should be nearby.
Look around. There must be a power conduit nearby.
The Scorpion. Hey, that looks familiar.
Now online.
Excellent. Can clear us. Wait! Another Cerberus squad.
Keep up the pressure! Don't let him near the female!
Understood.
Affirmative.
Excellent. Affinity for destruction intact, Shepard. Can clear us through now.
You don't even know about my affinity for destruction, man. You don't even know. I got new guns, better armor.
Containment shield strong, but not designed for direct fire.
This isn't your problem, Commander. You don't know me.
But I'd like to. Hang in there. How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Hope Erdnot Rex still waiting.
Rex can't keep his hands off a fertile female. He'll be there.
I'll see you up top.
More Cerberus guards to the grinder.
We found the Krogan.
It's a good thing Cerberus doesn't know a thing or two about self-preservation.
That was the last one.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Shepard, get your ass up here. I can't fly around forever.
Sure you can. We just refueled that bitch.
We're almost back up top.
Shepard, they found us. Under heavy attack. Cerberus outside pod, Shepard. Need assistance.
Reinforcements are en route.
Appears safe. Need final approval now, Shepard.
See if I can't find some thermal clips laying around before I...
Shepard, don't delay. Please authorize final release. Can't leave otherwise.
Yeah. I need thermal clips more. I'm about to face something really big and really mean. Okay,
We waited too long. Cerberus back. Recommend dealing with Cerberus first, Shepard. Suggest you don't delay this time, Shepard. Need final approval.
Fine. Just needed ammo.
Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out of there.
Shepard, heads up. You've got incoming.
Yeah, those shouldn't be able to survive an orbital drop, by the way.
deal with that thing. It's too dangerous.
That's fine.
Krogan has been acquired.
I mean...
Door is damaged. Can't get out.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable.
That's some serious firepower. Maybe we can crack it open.
Why can't I fire?
Cerberus never did play fair. We did it!
Yeah, but watch out. We still got Cerberus troopers left.
Shepard, I think you did it. Looks clear from here. I'm coming in now. You had me worried there for a minute.
Let's make this quick.
Let's get you out of there.
That shotgun doesn't fire that fast.
I can handle myself, Rex.
Women.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
That blood seems unrealistic.
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The Elusive Man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
You guys have already made that much progress? That's impressive. Sure is. A symbol of hope.
You have the female, Rex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Morton, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morton. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to Genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Then get started, Morton. And make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy, a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
Shaking my head. You motherfuckers. Why won't you just tell me? The Alliance 6th Fleet. And lie in wait for future operations. Elysium has fallen to the Reapers, despite the best efforts of the 7th Fleet and the 103rd Marine Division. Although they managed to slow the Reapers enough to allow some evacuations, both fleets suffered losses during the desperate battle. Solarian STG operatives. Project Phoenix defectors. Understandably suspicious. Solarian Special Tasks Group. Cerberus. Major Kirhi. Terminus Systems. Shadowburger Wet Squad. Minor Colonial Support. Gemini Sigma's colonies have been overrun. Seems like we're losing a lot more. Defensive Elysium, the Battle of Asgard. We're losing more than we're gaining at the moment.
Commander?
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Hell of a show down there on Sirkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Mic off.
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Aralak coming
Mic
with the
on.
best unit on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. May not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but it's progress. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
Krogan guards, Turian guards, all the guards.
You think Solarians would have a base on your homeworld secured better?
Nah, they were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edie. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edie, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Surprisingly successful even among non-human audiences. We even had a large contingent of early-stage Phoenix biotics defect to the Alliance. The SF operatives there will be in the best position to put a bullet in the head of any defectors who step out of line. Thessia. Rana Thanoptis has died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she was arrested for the murder of multiple Asari military officials. Which I believe to be indicative of her indoctrination. The voices foretold the ascension of the Asari and told Thanoptis that anyone fighting the Reapers needed to die. Thanoptis worked on a top-secret project for former Spectre Sarah Nautilus several years ago, where she likely became indoctrinated. She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing research assistance on Reaper tech. Thanoptis was believed responsible for planting a makeshift explosive device that detonated at a research center, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Investigators say they are not seeking any more suspects in the case. Well, that's unfortunate. Recently penetrated a Reaper processing facility and destroyed the complex with M920 canes, freeing many captives and eliminating a significant number of enemy forces. The report comes from news broadcaster Emily Wong, who's been found alive and embedded with the Los Angeles Resistance. Emily, a well-known and popular news figure on the Citadel, was last reported as MIA at this destroyed El Monte airport. However, rescue crews managed to free her from the wreckage of her van. This is her first broadcast on release from hospital and comes just before the successful attack on the processing facility. It's great to be back, folks. Apologize for extended absence. Fighting has been intense. Research crews and hospitals make non-combatants are everywhere, and they did a fine job helping me to get me back on the air. Resistance groups have appeared all over the place and are penetrating many cities using old networks and systems. Overall morale is good, and news that the galaxy is finally rallying to meet the threat is hopes high the rescue will eventually come. National Guards. Okay, fair info for you. Holding the line. You were there for us in our hour of need. We look forward to returning the favor. Major Curie, 3rd Infiltration Regiment, Special Task Groups, Wet Team. Want them anywhere near me or Cliff. Phoenix defectors. Solarian Special Task Groups. Crucible. Fall of Elysium. I did have high hopes that we would get further than this, but I forgot how much longer it takes to play the game with the EGM installed. Alliance Dreadnought. Alliance Fighter. Striped Dotfish. Batarian State Arms. More guns! All the guns. Dazik. Eliminate.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, the reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
I do like the idea that James just like threw this shit together as his like rack area to work in. I don't think he sleeps down here, but it's kind of neat. Terra Firma party.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
Sometimes keeping the grid balanced
Commander?
is pure murder.
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans are always an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it, don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
Someone's gonna take you seriously. The Asari Republics vote on stuff like this.
We'd all save every world if we could, but we can't.
You think you
Lose the peace or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice?
Avi, Jay, Gladstone.
I can't imagine anything so traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Everything okay in the medbay?
Yes, Mordin would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Hello, Commander.
Training videos.
So, Liara. Still relying on the Protheans for all the
It
answers?
will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
Hello again, Shepard.
We'll talk later.
Of course.
At your service.
Shepard?
That's all for now, Garrett.
Anytime.
Nothing to say. The ship still feels empty without certain people.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
Sorry about that. Had to get my laundry.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
If you don't mind me asking, What's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
How has Mordin been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Asari Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket, something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her?
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
You've always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right, to prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morton.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Haven't made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Might run tests on the seashells. Current status on the Normandy. Says plates are itching due to lack of action. On Citadel in Purgatory, organizing the Terminus forces. Okay. Look at all my fishies. I've got so many fishies. Quargasm, unmasked beauties. I wonder if it's always that. Because now it's done that twice. And I have to wonder if it's unique to your preference of love interest, or if it's just a random one and I've just got it twice in a row. Because that would be interesting. If he's like, yeah, well, you like Quarians, so you're probably gonna look at Quarians. That's good logic. Melee damage, health and shield, absolutely. Give me them extra shields. I could use extra shields. Need a lot of extra shields right now. Another new save. Alright. That's going to be the end of our stream for tonight. We made some decent progress. Not a lot, I know. We'll be playing more of this because we have to finish this game at some point. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad that it's taking longer because it's a fun game and it deserves to be fully enjoyed, especially with the extended Galaxy mod adding all this extra content. So, with that being said, thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys again next time we play some more. Thanks for joining us. Bye.